Hey y'all, I'm Wilson. Welcome to my little shop here. Y'all excuse the mess, but I have been kind of busy here lately. Been working on the shop and got a lot of other work to do too. But let me get out of that because I am kind of in a rush. I got a vent hood that I'm building. I need to get it done. But the last curved vent hood that I tried to get on video, I ended up dropping my phone in the middle of all that shit. Shattered it, and I didn't get to finish all my videos. So I have got another curved vent hood to do, and I'm going to try to get this on video. I'm not going to be able to get really in depth with it because, like I say, I'm kind of in a rush. But I'm gonna kind of go over how I do it. I'm gonna do a couple of videos during the course of the day, and if everything works out right, I'm gonna end up just posting them all back to back tomorrow or something. Anyway, let's see how this works. First thing on a vent hood, first thing I start out with is my little layout here. I'll get my height, my width, figure out the height of whatever I've got at the bottom and whatever I've got at the top. Figure out the height of the cowl or the curved piece that goes right there. I'll figure my top and bottom, figure out how much I've got in there, and then I'm going to set you on this little stand here. And I am probably rambling on. This is going to be some rambling videos because I'm, like I say, I'm kind of in a rush, so I got to hurry up. Anyway, like I say, I start out with my layout. I figure out the height, the width, what this bottom band's going to be, what this top band's going to be, and that gives me what I need in between for the curved cowl. Then, when I've got what I need in between, I take me a little piece of plywood and I just make me a little jig for the curve. What I did on this, I figured out how far in I'm coming here as opposed to here. I got those 2 points marked on this, and I don't know if y'all can see when I'm going over to this piece of plywood, so I'm going to bring it over here. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I measure the difference between this point and this point, then I take that and I transfer it to this. Measured it from this side, that point, of course, that was the corner, and then from here I measure to the top to get how far that comes in. Then I just screwed this down to the table. I put me a little screw here and a little screw here, and then I take me a piece of 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch or something thin that'll bend, don't matter what it is really. I'll take and I'll put it up against them screws and push it in until I get just the way I want it to look. Draw that out, cut that, sand it nice and smooth, and then I take that and I transfer it onto my jig so I can see what everything is going to be. Oh, I'm going to drop everything here. Anyway, that's what I do. I start out with that. That's how I get the curve measurements and all that. So I've got that. Simple little jig. I'm not going any more in depth with that because I already know what I want to do. I know what it needs to look like, know what the bottom needs to look like. I just need my height, my width, and the curve. So that's as far as I'm going to go on that jig. I start, first thing when I start building it, the bottom band, and that's what this is. This is going to be, the bottom is going to be stained and it's going to be a panel look. But I'm going to do a faux panel because I need the plywood for strength. The faux panel is easier and quicker to do, and I really need to hurry up and get this done. So let me rush through here. Bottom line, I've got 3/8 inch thick hardwood, top and bottom, and then I'll do a faux panel there, faux panel on front, faux panel on the other side. But before I do that, like I say, I've just got the basic bottom. I want to add me some braces in here that'll screw it to the cowl, and I got to put a piece in here so it'll accept the bottom board. Y'all see when we get a little further along. But right now, that's what I got going on. And I'm fixing to shut this video off and get some more done on this. And I'll do another video here shortly. And this is going to be rambling, half-assed, incoherent, whatever. But I'm going to try to get something done so y'all might be able to understand it a little bit by the time it's all said and done. Like I say, I don't do a script or anything. I just do what I can do. So anyway, let me shut up. Let me get on off of here, and I will see y'all on the next one. We'll have a little bit further, we'll be a little further along on that, and I'll be starting to make the cowl maybe. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna shut y'all off. Y'all have a good one. I will see y'all on the next one.